What's up, guys? Welcome to Ride with Deacon. So my last video was about dropping weight and trying to make this thing accelerate a little bit quicker, and I did drop some weight, but I did it really unhealthy. I only ate like 2 eggs and 2 sausage patties a day for about 2 weeks, and I ended up dropping like 15 pounds, but it really took a toll on my body, and I ended up gaining pretty much all that weight back. So I gained 15 pounds in a matter of like a week. So I'm trying to be more healthy, like eat right, and obviously eat more food than that, and exercise, and walk about like 3 miles a day, and then lift some weights at the gym. So right now I'm back around like 205, which is about 5 pounds less than I was before I went on the diet. So I did notice quite an improvement in throttle response and takeoff when I was at 195. So dropping weight really does help your bike go a little bit faster and handle a little bit better. But you know, I got to do it the healthy way. So with that being said, I kind of rode quite a few times by myself and with some other people within the last 2 weeks. One guy that I rode with was actually like popping wheelies and stuff. I met him at a gas station, and he can definitely ride. I don't think he was riding with plates or insurance or a motorcycle license. But he said that he was been riding since he was like 13, and he looked like he was in his 20s. So he definitely knew how to ride, but not the most legal person ever. But here's some clips of that. Damn, I don't know how that's crazy how good your brakes are, man.
Back brake, I slid a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Back brake and front brake just a tiny little bit. I've been riding since I was 14.
Yeah, I was doing front brake progressively. I didn't just slam on the front brake. Yeah. And then back brake, I was kind of easing into it so my back tire wouldn't slip, but it was kind of hard to stop.
Yeah. And then I pulsate my back.
Yeah.
And then I have a steady front.
Were you slowing down before you braked?
Yeah.
I wasn't slowing down. I was actually speeding up. So that's.
Yeah, I was looking in the mirror trying to make sure that if the light changed, that we'd be together.
Yeah. Thanks, man. I also did ride with Jessup. He got a new bike. He got a Triumph Speed Triple 2022. So it's brand new. It has so many features on it, it's ridiculous. There is some problems with riding with Jessup right now, because honestly, like with the accident between him and John doesn't want to talk to Jessup. Honestly, I'm taking John's side, because Jessup did some really sketchy things after he got in the accident, and then some of the conversations that me and Jessup had were really bad, like really out of character for him. He was saying that it was an accident, and accidents happen. If you ride a motorcycle, you're going to get into an accident. Taking like no responsibility for causing the accident, taking no responsibility for checking if John was okay, helping John up. He actually ran from the scene of the accident, which was really sketchy. Instead of helping John get his bike up and making sure John was all right, he actually got on his bike and rode to a parking lot that was hidden from view, and didn't even contact John or anybody else for about 30 minutes before the police arrived. And then he kind of badmouthed John for calling the police, because John wanted to make a police report because that's what you're supposed to do for insurance, you know. But yeah, it's kind of out of character for Jessup to be doing shit like that, but he still hasn't kind of like owned up to it. I tried mentioning it to him, you know, still being like friendly and cordial and shit, but I'm taking John's side, so I don't know if I'm gonna be riding with Jessup anymore in the near future, till that kind of gets settled and kind of gets to a point where he takes responsibility for causing the accident and takes responsibility instead of calling John a little bitch for calling the cops and calling him a little bitch for not wanting to ride with him anymore, and calling John a little bitch and all this other shit. Like, that's just fucking uncalled for after you cause an accident. Whether it was an accident or not, you know, that's just uncalled for. So yeah, I probably won't be riding with Jessup anytime soon. He really did help me like change my oil and stuff, but you know, if that were me in that situation, I definitely would be upset because of it. And John just chose not to talk to him anymore instead of like starting a huge fucking argument and going saying shit that he's gonna regret later. But you know, John did the right thing by contacting the police, and he did the right thing by like just not talking to Jessup when he's pissed off at him, you know, because he could do way worse. You know, he could like try to do some revenge type shit or do some crazy stuff, you know, that's uncalled for. But John's character really speaks for itself with just not wanting to have contact with him anymore, which, you know, that's the right thing to do if you have a problem with somebody, you know, and it's not life or death, you know, just avoid having contact with them. So that's my 2 cents on that. I'm also going on a vacation in about 3 days or so. I'll be gone for about 12 days, so I won't be riding. I'm going to Delaware to the beaches, and I'm also going to hang out with my Indian cousins. So the whole story about my Indian cousins is I went to Delaware to see family back in like 2018, and I told all my friends I was going to see family, so they knew that I was going to see family. So I ended up going out to the bar with my cousin Spencer, and he ended up getting me a lot of free drinks that night. So I just got hammered by myself because Spencer is working behind the bar. So I was drinking by myself, and this group of people like from India invited me into their group and said like, hey, you can drink with us. And I told them like that would be awesome because my cousin's working right now. So we ended up cracking jokes about each other. Like, they were cracking jokes about America, I was cracking jokes about India. Or actually it was the other way around. I was cracking jokes about America, they were cracking jokes about India. So yeah, it was pretty fun. We had a lot of laughs, and then towards the end of the night, they're just like, hey, you want to come to this house party? And I was like, fuck yeah, I want to go to a house party, you know, not thinking like I should probably not go with strangers that I just met at the bar to somebody's house. But they seemed like good people, so I ended up going to this guy's apartment, and it was like an all Indian party. I was the only like Caucasian person there, so I was a token white guy, as I like to call it. And we ended up having a really good time. We were playing this drinking game called Piccolo on the phone. It used to be free, now it's not free anymore. You gotta actually pay money for it, which is why I don't play it anymore. But we were playing this game, drinking game on the phone, and I realized that all my friends back home in Iowa thought that I was visiting family. I ended up making a Snapchat, and here's that Snapchat. Drinking with my cousins is the fucking best, man. But yeah, I said drinking with my cousins is the fucking best, and my friends back home were like, "What? Your cousins are Indian?" You know, like all taken back by it. You know, like wondering what the fuck was going on. So I got multiple text messages, multiple Snapchats asking me like, "Are those really your cousins?" And I responded, "Yeah." So yeah, it was pretty funny. So anyway, ever since that time in 2018, I think it was 2018, I ended up going back to Delaware a few more times, and every time I'm back, I make sure to say hello to them, you know, and kind of touch up, pick up where we left off. We have a bar that we go to that's called Homegrown. It's actually a bar and restaurant, and the food is excellent. It's a really nice atmosphere. They sell like paintings and stuff, and sell different artwork there that they have on display. But yeah, that's the whole story of my Indian cousins that I'm gonna go visit. I'm actually gonna visit my actual cousins too, but the whole thing about that is I'll probably see them like one night, maybe after they're done work. So they're coming back from a cruise. Some of the days that I'm going to be there, they're going to be on the cruise. And then when I go down to the beach, they're going to be like an hour away. So I probably won't see my actual cousins, but I'll definitely see my Indian cousins. We got it all planned out and stuff. So should be a really fun time. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that's going on right now. I'm taking this bike for a ride. Oh shit, my turn signal was on for quite a while there. But I don't even know where I'm at right now. I just was kind of riding and talking. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you like my videos, please subscribe. Thank you guys. Bye.